So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. Oh, what has happened here? It's their first effort on goal.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That's put paid to the danger. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Romario. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Romario really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Romario.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vinicius Junior. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Good running, strong, and a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Akanji plays it all the way forward. Still goalless at the moment. That's an imaginative pass. And he's cut it out.
Suarez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Gullit. Gullit really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate.
He's having a pop! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Kimmich. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Vinicius Junior. That ball looks a good one. And he's running through, tries one from range. Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Vinicius Junior bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nice bit of trickery. Rodri gets a foot in here. Luis Suarez. That's a cute ball. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Thuram with the clearance. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a decent clearance. He's free. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. That's just playing it safe and simple. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he welcomes it in. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard. Pullet. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Lahm plays. Getting up there! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is well cleared. Opts to play. He's having a hit! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. And we are up to the break.
Paraguay certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores.
That gets us going once more. So neither side has yet broken through. And it's Luis Suarez, pinches it off him. Now it's Haaland. Paraguay are looking to break at pace.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is very well defended. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Paraguay different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And here's Haaland. Now it's Hazard. But that has not gone well. Royce is always looking to break lines. And this is from Mario. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Kimmich. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played into space. Rijkaard. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Fernandez cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. And it's lofted through here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paraguay perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Lahm, and he's picked out the run. Akanji. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Fernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Romario. Luis Suarez. Look at the space here. Azar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. Decent chance! Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So
22,
changes afoot here, and
Luis
from both
Suárez.
sides.
El dorsal 22 serán sustituidos por
Now it's
el
Romario.
dorsal 13. El
Neither
dorsal
of these two want to
18.
come off second best.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio
Where it
de
came from.
jugadores.
Yamal. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found the way through. Tries to cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Paraguay really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Azar. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have... And Messi! It's bounced back off the post. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Haaland is herring after that one. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Seedorf. Paraguay moments now away from seeing this one out. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Haaland! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. Knocks it into space. Now it's Messi. He's on shot, shoots! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Madrid really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
That should be it. That will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, where can I start? There's so much to admire.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opponent. And pull it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going out? Pings in across. Rice is there, and he can get that clear. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham. And here's Forlan. And this is Dembele. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Forlan. Bellingham. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, some tackle that. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to play it through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Probing pass. Fofana cuts out the pass. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Alaba. Still goalless at the moment. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Messi. Schneider. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Barcola. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi knocks it into space. Here comes... He leaps for it! And it's a goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Paraguay have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Paraguay very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rice, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that pass isn't the best. Paraguay have read, and the shot! Bellingham! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Paraguay are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
But header! Deftly away. Pullet scooting forward. Dembele tries to pass it through. Barcola, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Rijkaard. Pullet is herring after that one. Paraguay disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And that's another good win of the ball. Forwards and with intent. Lahm. And it's Lahm. Messi. Rummenigge. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deftly away.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
De Rossi.
reglamentario.
Schneider can see things others simply cannot. Barcola. And that signals the end of the first period. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Paraguay clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so
Cambio
they have
en
to be alert.
Paraguay. Número
Paraguay
23.
looking composed, content,
Entrará al
comfortable,
campo
leading
número
2-0
20.
at half-time. Back on the way then. Now it's Schneider. No way through there. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Schneider. Paraguay come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Messi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, can he get onto this? That is good alertness. And it's Gullit. Now it's Haaland. Gullit. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Señoras y señores, tenemos un niño perdido. Se solicita la presencia del padre de un niño con gorra.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Maldini, playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation.
Oh, what has happened here? Xavi. Now it's Messi. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pull it. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vardiol. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Messi. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Messi. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Messi. Can he finish?
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's Lahm. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's played in low. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Martinez sends that a long way. So it is still 0-0. Lahm. And that's a dangerous ball.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hazard applies the finish! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Número 13.
First breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, that's clever. Lahm. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Hullet. Played back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shot could be... and Hullet! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. He's cut it out. Rijkaard clears it away. This might spell danger. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted.
Paraguay truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Vieira. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot.
Vinicius Junior!
Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's Hullet. Vieira. Hullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they've got rid. And here's the chance to counter. Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola. Xavi, distributed tidily. That is a brilliant interception. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Paraguay go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Cambio.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Paraguay can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's free. It's Snyder! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Denied by an instinctive save.
Snyder clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paraguay have their third corner. And a chance! Guardiola can clear it away. Lam, can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! Spread to the right. No outsmarting him this time. And it's Iniesta. And here's Haaland. Snyder. Well read. And the danger is averted. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Iniesta. And here's Haaland. Haaland touches it back. Haaland! And he's stuck it away. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Gol de Paraguay, convertido en el minuto 55.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Paraguay have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Rijkaard. That's a throw. And it's Xavi. Come backwards here.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 36. Entrará al campo. Número 5. Se está realizando un cambio.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And here's Azar. Schneider. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chance! And that would have been some goal.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 7.
Paraguay get their
Lo
fourth
reemplazará
quarter.
Número 22.
Great defending. Shapes to shoot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely shaped ball. Maldini calmly anticipates. Schneider. Now it's Haaland.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Messi. Iniesta. And it's Azar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Defending here is really tight. He's picked his way through. Haaland! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Strokes it back. He's going for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Ball in towards the middle. They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Azar. Iniesta is onto it in a flash. It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Well, it shows there will be
reglamentario.
3 extra minutes. Hazard. And it's Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Messi gets into a good position. He has found the way through. They'll have to settle for that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match,
Señoras
and
y señores,
deservedly so.
solamente se permite beber en las áreas
Any
indicadas
reflections
en
on
el
what you've
mapa.
seen, Jim?
Muchas
Paraguay
gracias.
can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.